Now $12 million a year for Saquon Barkley. Somehow that's all legal under the cap. They have Jalen Carter coming. They paid Bond, who's like, oh yeah, oh my God, somebody's gonna grab him. Nope, they kept him. But I get the model because you have to just keep nailing the draft. You let the veterans go and you move those draft picks, you move in, and it makes sense. It's just weird. But when the salary cap goes up $30 million every year, I just can't believe any team can afford 2 primetime receivers and a quarterback.
Receivers thing. Yeah, the Cowboys did that. They would be $90 million over the cap. Like we just want to pay 3 guys and we can't do it. So
right. But maybe you can pay the 3 guys. Maybe that's the lesson. You pay Parsons, Lamb, and Dak, and everybody else can pay 3 guys. Why can't you pay 3 guys?
Yeah, just draft Georgia offensive linemen and defensive tackles, and in 2-3 years they'll all work out. They'll be fine. They'll dominate.
What was your reaction to the whatever was going on the social media the last 24 hours with the guy claiming that Dak might get traded to the Cleveland Browns? I know you saw it.
I ignored it. I can't
even figure out how that would work.
Well, it's like, when we have friends telling us, you got to bet this. And depending on the friend, you're like, no, I'm going to stay away. That's kind of how I was with this rumor mill. Like whoever was passing it along, I was like, oh, that guy has no credibility. This is dumb. But yeah, so
the thing would be you would take Deshaun's contract and trade Dak and just get killed for a year, but you would then be able to reset your, I don't even get, but now you wouldn't have a quarterback?
They would have to lead Jerry off in handcuffs, a straitjacket. The guys at the White Coast would just have to take him away at that point.
He's like, I've traded Dak Prescott for Deshaun and a future second-round pick, and I'm going to become a professional actor.
Right. Exactly.
Taylor Sheridan is building a new show around me as an aging NFL owner who's lost his mind.
Take three cheerleaders of your choice, too. I'm out of here. Whatever you want.
Philadelphia, 14-3 last year. Yikes.
That's not true, is it?
Yeah. Playing the NFC North and the AFC West. That's pretty hard.
Yeah.
So your easiest games are Vegas and Chicago out of those 8.
I love
Not
that.
to mention first place schedule. They're playing Thursday, the first game of the year.
Not to mention no one ever wins this division 2 years in a row. You're just not allowed.
I really wanted to go 12.5 and I couldn't do it. And I went 11.5.
That's where I'm. It's got to be 11.5.
And it's 11.5.
This is the
even
best.
Money both ways.
I swear I'm not cheating.
Philly minus 165 to win the division, by the way. Oh, just for the record, since we did the AFC ones, KC's minus 150, Texans plus 140, Baltimore minus 135, and the Bills are minus 210.
Those are new too. Those divisions weren't up till today either. That's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's great. No, they just had conference and Super Bowl.
Pats plus 650. Bengals plus 190. So it looks like the opportunity would be the AFC South if you can talk yourself into the Colts at plus 290, and I'm not sure I want to talk myself into that. That's where they are. Plus 290. I don't know.
What did you say Texans were? 160?
Minus Texans are plus 140. Jags are plus 250.
Plus 140 Texans.
I don't like the Texans.
No. We can't bet the Souths. Come on. Let's not do it.
And then Chargers plus 330 and Broncos plus 490. Raiders 12-1 if you want to get excited about that. For your division, well, let's do the overrunners first. All right, coming back. So we have Washington 12-5 last year. I forgot they won that many games. I knew they were a playoff team, but shit. That's an unbelievable record. The Pats go 12-5. I'm going to lose my mind.
Their over-under was 6.5 and they won 12 games.
Oh, yeah. They almost doubled it.
Yep.
Second place schedule, NFC North, AFC West. I battled between 9.5 and 10.5 for this, and I went 10.5.
All right. I upped it from 9.5 to 10. So I have 10. You have 10.5.
Motherfucker, 9.5.
Really? Wow. No trust.
Little action on the under, too. Minus 120
Do you think
under.
They're spending
interesting
in a dumb way here? Like, like give Ertz and Debo. Well, is he going to make a difference? Laramie Tunsil. I feel like Houston gave him up too easily. Maybe there's something there more than Bobby Wagner. Some of these signings, Kinlaw. I don't know.
How is this team 3 wins worse if Daniels is healthy? Let's say he plays the whole year. How would they not be a 10-win team?
Oh, 3 worse because they won 12. Yeah,
they won 12. And they won in the playoffs. And now 9.5 is their over-under? That seems weird to me. I think they're anticipating the schedule is going to be harder, but that's kind of nuts.
I wonder if they look at like point differential from last year. Like, was that really a 12-win year or wasn't,
Also, really good coaching staff.
Yeah.
Nobody left. They kept everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one. I'm going to mark that one down. So plus 100 over 9.5 wins for them right now. The Cowboys. Did you go 8-9 or 7-10 last year? What did we decide?
You try to give me an extra win. They were 7-10. Disgusting.
7-10. Playing the NFC North and the AFC West, and Philly and Washington 4 times. And that was enough for me to go 7.5.
Oh, I bumped it to 8. I figured this is a team that won 12 games 3 years in a row. They fell apart last year. This is America's team. They can't give everyone free money. I have 8. What is it?
7.5. Here comes the comeback, baby. I'm back down to -5.
Wow.
7.5 and plus 100 on the over.
Oh,
I like the under.
Embarrassing, man. That is embarrassing.
Why are you guys going to be good? What's the case?
Because
just Dak being healthy?
Selectively aggressive during the free agent period. We extended Osa. We got Fowler, guy had 10.5 sacks last year.
What does selectively aggressive mean? Is that even? I've never heard that phrase in my life.
I'm telling you exactly what it is. You signed Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. You get your punt, not only your punter, your punt returner, and your long snapper tied up. You get that? We're good. 7.5. Wow.
Might have to bring Baby Doll back in to wish you a lot of luck.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was a 12-year team 2 years ago. The 12-win team.
They're not going to win the Super Bowl in the 2020s, which will mean
fine.
3 straight Super Bowl-less decades for you. But at least you have Juan Soto.
How dare you?
You have Juan Soto. I'm praising you. We're in the Mets hat opening day of the season today.
Juan Soto is going to be the Cowboys quarterback in like 3 years. You'll see.
New York Giants, 3-14 last year. Tough division. Plus NFC North, AFC West. And they're paying Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston for some reason. Why not pick?
Right. That's
why not just pick one of those guys?
Yeah. They got to get Hard Knocks back in New York. I know Joe Shane's going to lock his doors, not going to let anybody in, but they have that quarterback room with Jameis, Russ, and Tommy DeVito. What laughs? And that's before they even throw any pick sixes.
What did they possibly see from Russell Wilson in the last 6 games of the season with the Steelers to think he's anything more than like a $5 million quarterback? I do not understand it. What's the game plan for that? And you have Jameis, who's I would probably rather have Jameis at gunpoint. Wouldn't really want either of them. Who would you rather have, Jameis or Russell Wilson?
Coin flip. No reason to pay $10 million.
So you're paying one guy $4 million and the other guy like 20?
Yeah. I like it. This was my favorite Cowboy signing, the free agency. Russell Wilson to the Giants. It was the best. I mean, honestly, like
so you were selectively aggressive at cheering for it.
Well, we're not getting 2015 Russell Wilson. He doesn't run. He's bad in the pocket. If that offensive line was anything like it was with Daniel Jones,